Greetings and salutations, I'm Kev. Welcome back to this Let's Play of Stellaris as the Skyline domain, where we're mostly just modifying our own species and watching whatever the hell the other AIs are doing. And they're being quite belligerent. Another fleet upgrade. Building more battleships for the Federation. Let's build a couple of destroyers. Bit of everything. Doesn't really matter. I just want the ship count up. I don't really care about the Federation fleet. I'm mainly building it up just to have a deterrent. An extra deterrent force. To be honest, it would probably be in our benefit
species modified.
To just abandon the Federation at this point. Okay, species modified. That was the next level of Chirp species. Let's see. I want to go by name at this point. Oh, yeah, of course, because now I put the trait at the end. That's fine though. Okay, we're gonna modify more of the mainline species. Remove these 3 traits. Add... I did add Uradite, right? Oh god, did I add fertile? I added fertile. Ah! Oops. You're not gonna be fertile, you're gonna be... Erudite. Select all. That was a mistake.
Situation log updated.
That was a mistake. Oops. Let's see, the Fallen Empire, have they begun advancing on this guy? No. They're focusing entirely on their war target, which makes sense. We can't see though if these planets are occupied, I assume. Of course it is, but we can't see it because we don't have scanning range that far in. Which is of course why we can't see the occupation status of these systems either. At some point we will. By going conservationist, we're going to save up a fair bunch of minerals, so it's going to be good. Because we still plan to expand a fair bit more with habitats and everything. It's just that habitats cost a fortune in points, so can't do that just yet. This frontier outpost is starting to be less potent. We're colonized this system, we're colonized that. Yeah, I want to build a frontier outpost, or not a frontier outpost, but a habitat there, I think. Before we tear down that frontier outpost. All in due time. Couple more Federation ships, why not? wonder if we're notified when the Federation fleet cap is reached.
Species modified.
Okay, we are also top of energy. Species. I want to sort by name, so let's go on this. There we go. That's the main species branch. That's the new bond we just made. Now, erudite is on the back side. Yeah. Again, we're playing on the old version, so this has been fixed later in the current version, I believe. But in this version, the order of the trait is absolutely paramount to whether or not they're considered a separate species. At any rate, we're going to do the same thing here. So, remove these three, add erudite, add conservationist, and we're going to go the, I don't know, let's start on the top. Desert. Okay. I'm going to switch over to desert climates. And if they choose to move after this, so be it. Let's see, erudite, conservationist. Yeah, I really could just switch away adaptive at this point since I'm modifying the planet preference, but nah.
Situation log updated.
Ain't that big of a deal, I guess. And I kind of like to be adaptive still. Just for role-playing reasons, if no other. We are also going to buy more. We are going to buy more minerals. Yeah, these guys are going to be in a... Okay, excellent. Mandate fulfilled. Yeah, these guys are not going to have a happy time. These systems are not occupied. I thought they were. Well, I guess the sovereignty has suddenly lost quite a lot. And that's true, the sovereignty has suddenly gotten into war on the other side, so they're kind of busy there, plus of course the fallen empire crushing their ally. Kind of has an impact. Or wait, you're not involved in this one. Yes, you are. Never mind. Minus 27. Oh yeah, they were at 50% earlier, now they're at 22 war score. Yeah. They're in a bit of trouble. You dude. Come on. Start liking the Finus. That's all it takes, actually. A little bit more mutual threat.
Ships upgraded. Species modified.
There we go. Next up, let's see, Chirp. Yeah, you're the one with that trait. Excellent. It always resets to the bottom. Fine, Alpine next then. So remove the 3 center ones. Add erudite. Add conservationist. Change into Alpine. Shouldn't be too many of you.
Situation log updated.
I mean, it's actually a bit late for this kind of modifying. You usually do that so you can settle all the different planet types. But it comes so late in the game that it is usually better to just get a client species and settle a planet that way. Unless, of course, you prefer the other traits of your own species. Right, the curators are there. Let's see. This frontier outpost, well, we might be able to delete that. Given the planet here. Gonna keep it for now, though. Yeah, the galaxy is a really precocious space. Precocious bit of space. Everybody's fighting everybody. Yeah, 20,000 fleet strength versus this guy who has like 200,000. And still the other empires don't wake up. I mean, this guy has been fighting several wars, but he's not waking up. Which is both good and bad for us, I suppose. But there aren't going to be anyone
Construction complete.
around to rival this guy. Even we wouldn't be a proper rival, to be honest. Our ships just aren't strong enough. 273, about like 300,000 fleet strength, and he has at least 400. And he's gonna get more. The only thing I can hope for there is that these hive mind pops he took over will all suddenly die out, but I don't think that is going to happen. Yes, let's extend the deal. What about the others? Have they expired? No, we have all three. Good.
Species modified. Research complete.
Okay, got the next bit of armor. Let's see, we use kinetic weapons, so I'm gonna go with that. Even though there was no bonus for it. Okay, new subspecies time. I'm only gonna do this for our species. The other ones, we're not just gonna modify the basic traits, I think. Okay, so Arctic planets next. I'm gonna give you your rights. Conservationist. Switch it to Arctic. And there weren't many Arctics. Only two.
Situation log updated.
So that should be fairly quick. Okay, there's you. Make the deal. You're actually losing the war now against these guys. Wow. I had not seen that one coming. How's the integration going? Yeah, 14 months remaining. What I really want though is this guy to suddenly like the Venus, so we can actually expand the Federation. And the distance modifier is really a big killer in large galaxies. Really should be sufficient that they border the territory, I think.
Species modified. Research complete.
Neutron torpedoes. Fine, let's pick that one up. Back to species. Modify the main line. Tropicals next. Make you smart. Make you frugal. Make you tropical.
Situation log updated.
So now we're going to have chirps that are adapted to just about any type of planet. Which is glorious. And then we're going to start modifying all the other species. Provided we can. Again, the whole patch level thing. There are a lot of things I can't do. Like, you need to own the homeworld in this version, I believe. But at this point, I'm fairly certain these guys aren't going to die, so I think we're going to tear down, or rather, destroy all the colony ships we'd built. I mean, they carry a substandard version of us anyway. I'm gonna kick myself that these planets suddenly became vacant, but we'll see. Yeah, you can... I don't know. Don't know what I'm gonna do with you. Go up there, maybe? Enter orbit around... this world?
Species modified.
Okay, Tundra World's next.
Situation log updated.
There we go. I really do wonder how this whole thing is gonna pan out even in the end. I mean, this guy clearly doesn't want to take in planets. Last time it just ended with a white piece, and I suspect that's what's gonna happen again. But I don't know. This guy on the other end is gonna die. He's gonna be eaten alive, and he's the biggest guy, or was the biggest empire, other than us. That might have changed now, though. Let's have a look. Let's do all...
Construction complete.
Including fallen empires. Sort by power. Yeah, these guys, we are supposedly stronger than them, but I don't really think that's the case. And even now there's still this... Okay. So even though they've been decimated... Maybe they haven't. I mean, mostly their planets have been taken over. But I suppose their fleet is still intact then. Good for them.
Species modified.
Still a little bit more to go on our subspecies. Engineering. Savannah next, I guess. Erudite, communal, and Savannah. Switching this changed the order up there. Curious. So maybe it is fixed in this version of the game.
Situation log updated.
The way things are going, I suspect that in the end it'll just be us and a massive fallen empire down here. And of course the Federation, whatever's left of it. As long as they fight each other, we're gonna get breakaway empires. And they're gonna be smaller and smaller and smaller. That's good for us. Of course, we have tons of small factions now. Again, it's the Xenos that are by far the most potent. Species was modified, we'll deal with that in a second. I'm gonna just go with the... sensor range would be nice, but I'm gonna go with the arc emitters. And, yeah. Last bit of chirps. Final nomadic chirp has become conservationist. And everything else, there we go, modify.
Situation log updated.
And then we'll have to do some thinking about how we're going to modify all our client species. I mean, I could basically style them all to be specific types. Problem with that is it would take, well, some doing to figure out what should be what. So I'm thinking we're going to make them fairly generic. I don't think they're going to be adaptive if they don't have that trait already. But I am going to change... I do think I want to add conservationist. I do think I want to add erudite. And what else I'm going to add, I don't know yet. Well, it will depend on the species, I guess. You are still building armies, of course you are. Train more. I could even go with gene warriors, but yeah.
Species modified.
I want the basic assault ones.
Construction complete.
And we actually got the ding. That one would be sweet. But that one requires this. Okay. But this we can go for. And that is also quite useful for us. I mean, I want these two things and finish diplomacy and get another end point, but I think that one's going to be quite useful just to integrate all our subject species. Because we still have some of them to go. Oh, you didn't have all your mining stations, really? Huh. Unexpected. So we're gonna integrate this guy. That should change the border systems a wee bit. You have frontier outpost there. Are you gonna keep that? I wonder. Let's see, this is sky sector, so we'll modify that right away. Yeah, that seems fine. I wonder if he's gonna tear down this frontier outpost. That's what I'm wondering. Could tear down this one. No, I'm not gonna tear down any frontier outposts anymore. We're just gonna keep them. We're gonna keep integrating our subjects though. So we took you, that's fair, that's fair. Let's see. You are protectorate. Gonna keep you around for a while longer. You, on the other hand, should be a vassal, right? Yes, I'm gonna integrate you. Again, I want to keep my subjects around for as long as possible. Or rather the protectorates. And just get the vassal states first and foremost. Okay, by doing this, we might just have enough jump range to not have to worry about this guy here. Which would be very good indeed. We're still... oh, we stopped the... finished the species thing. Okay, let's see. All the chirps are done with all their various subspecies. Is that a planetary control? It is, in which case we're going to start with you. Okay, I'm going to take a break here, I think. We'll begin modifying all our subspecies, and we'll take it from there. Thank you for watching.